Every day we bring you the hottest music. The ultimate music. Yes! What's up, everybody? Some outrageous conversations.
I know a few alleged drug dealers.
This is not a drug conversation.
And I'm not.
This was.
This is no drug slender will be accepted.
You will not come play snitch here on the show. Disclaimer: I don't know anything about drugs. I don't know any drug dealers. I just want to talk about witchcraft.
Let's get to the real thing. The Morning Mix on Informanté Radio. The sound for a new age.
LifeSave guarantees the growth of an individual's savings over a period of time. With guaranteed 8.5% compound interest rates per year. Making your money work for you has never been this easy. SMS LifeSave to 31844. LifeSave, underwritten by Trusco Life. Morning. How's everybody doing this glorious day?
Thomas, why are you so happy?
Brah, thanks to Onawamed, went to the doctor, no more clinics, no more long lines.
Onawa who?
Onawamed is an affordable medical insurance product that suits my pocket.
Onawamed offers access to 15 consultations at a private doctor, 15 acute medication prescriptions up to the value of 150 Namibian dollars per prescription per year. For more info, SMS MED to 31844. The Onawamed product also comes with a free funeral benefit for all family members. Underwritten by Trusco Life.
The views and opinions expressed on the radio program by the guests, advertisers, news bulletins, call-in listeners or chatters are solely the views and opinions of the source who express them. They do not necessarily reflect the opinions and the views of Trusco Group International, the broadcast regulators in Namibia, or that of the Informanté radio station.
This is Informanté Radio, the sound for a new age.
Turn it up, a dirty one you give me that fever. A sissy girl you give me that temper. A dirty one you give me that fever. And you like the teacher than
where you wind above a body, How you like it, When you wind bring it to my center. Now bring it to my center. They got to know, no. Yeah. Feeling like you love her. Keep it low. Now bring it to my center. Where you wind,
Dirty wine for the girl that
above a body,
say you fuck her.
How you like it,
Dirty wine for the girl that
Where you wind, Now bring it to my center. Now bring it to my center. So nasty,
sing for me, girl.
So nasty, Talala, talala. Talala, talala.
Oh, give me that walk, give me that talk.
Now bring it to my center.
Give me that walk, give me that talk. Give me that walk, give me that talk.
Now bring it to my center.
Oh, give me that walk, give me that talk.
Where you wind, above the body, How you like it, how you like it. Where you wind,
Follow the leader, sissy girl, you back up on it.
Now bring it to my center.
Follow the leader, Rasta bring the fire on it. Now bring it to my center. Follow the leader, sissy girl, you back up on it.
Now bring it to my center.
Follow the leader, Rasta bring the fire on it.
Loving local music as always, it is Miss Sally Boss Madame featuring Don Kamati with this one titled Center. One of my favorite songs from her latest body of work.
Who's that? Sally Boss Madame.
Sally Boss Madame.
Hey, love Sally. Love Sally. Love Sally.
Morning, guys. How's the Tuesday?
Tuesday is
Ek moet nie seker maak.
Ja, is baie nga. Maar ek moet sê nee. Luister, what is your problem, Hoeka? Sorry.
With who?
Okay. More Maria.
Morning.
Can we please just start?
Yeah. Sometimes we say good morning off air, so you know.
Can we just start off the show very civil this morning?
Why?
Did you sleep well, Maria?
I did.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, can I get in with you now?
Kom.
Keep your mask on.
Asseblief trek jou masker aan.
Los me uit, ek sit ver. Yeah. Why are we only hearing local music? There are times I also want to hear R. Kelly.
Look,
I know he's got an explanation.
R. Kelly plays in the other times that we are not on air.
Do we play R. Kelly?
Yeah. What is your problem met R. Kelly?
I would like to hear that this station has banned R. Kelly's music.
R. Kelly. So you want us to stop stepping?
Stop stepping in the name of God.
Question.
Yes.
Question. Maria Ileka.
Yeah.
By some divine intervention, R. Kelly gets out of jail. And he starts a world. And his first stop is to obviously rectify what was supposed to happen 5 years ago here in Namibia. And R. Kelly comes to Namibia.
Yeah.
To our shores.
Are you going?
Not only am I not going, I'm cutting off anybody that goes.
So you're going to cut me off?
For sure. It's as simple as after that.
Why?
If you understand sexual violence and pedophilia and how you empower these people, what makes R. Kelly able to do what he is access to power and money and fame. Without that, it's a bit difficult. So the more you support his music and the more you give him money and the more he's able to stay powerful, that allows him to...
What if I snuck into the concert and I didn't pay? Technically, I'm not giving him money. They're in the front row. I'm a bad man. I'm not ashamed of it.
I don't see nothing wrong.
Oh my God.
With a little bumping ground.
What was said for me is if you look at people like MJ and R. Kelly, these are people that really, like, their music was part of my childhood.
Yes.
See, now the difference is Michael is dead. So I can still enjoy his music without a guilty conscience because I know, like, that money is not reaching him.
Yeah.
It's his family or kids, that's fine. But R. Kelly, as long as he's alive, he would not forget.
Maria.
I had to even delete all his music on my
Maria,
phone.
it's R. Kelly we're talking about here. It's R.
So what?
It's 12 play.
The R in R&B.
It's R.
Okay, would you be comfortable taking your 12-year-old daughter to this concert?
It's the Pied Piper.
Huh? Would you take your 11-year-old?
Moenie goede begin. We're not talking about that. Okay.
My 20-year-old side chick maybe, but not my 12-year-old daughter.
No. On a serious note, I think if we all put on the spot morally, okay, and we don't like questions like that, okay, because it makes us completely uncomfortable. But it's extremely difficult to take a stand, with a guy who was or is so talented in what he's been doing.
But it's not. It's only difficult when it's not close to home, because I can assure you right now, if you knew the most talented musician here in Namibia that you love and adore and support, and you have to hear he did something to somebody very close to you,
you're right.
Instantly, you're going to cut them off. Instantly.
Yeah, but that album, 12 Play,
My guy, even
1993.
TP2.com was my album.
I was in the prime.
We might say, Maria, please separate the man from his art. He's talented. No, we cannot separate, because his art allows him.
Kelly taught us how to make on girls. And then
preach, Cupid.
Yes, when he needed to be repentant, he taught us how to pray.
Pedophile.
Yes.
What about the gospel
Pedophile.
album? I'll only go sing along to the gospel songs.
Yes.
Pedophile.
I believe I can fly.
Pedophile.
He made us believe we can fly, Maria.
Pedophile.
Do you have a problem?
So you guys were taking life lessons from pedophiles?
You have a problem with black people believing?
The storm is over.
Were you guys taking advice from a pedophile?
Why does she have a problem with black people believing? R. Kelly made us believe.
I'm a bad man.
Okay, let's move on from R. Kelly. Jeez.
We did this first part on purpose just to work on Maria's nerves. That's the reason why we did
I'm getting better. I would have stomped out any other day.
Since you guys gave us a score the other day, Neville is hell-bent on getting Maria to get to 3.
That second one doesn't count more.
Yeah, the second one actually.
No, come on, that one doesn't.
It was rolled out by VAR.
In fact, who started this hot pants nonsense?
It
was you. I was sitting here very quietly.
It's a cake here.
Yeah?
Look at who it was, Kama. Me.
No, I brought it up, but I was making reference to not sexualizing the body. And like I said, then the audience.
And then
what did the audience do? They started sexualizing me.
No. Let me take one for the team here. It was me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you were talking about your child, you walking around in the house with your hot pants. And it was just a normal conversation. I remember I was sitting like this. So I was like, so Maria, you got hot pants. And then it was just an avalanche of comments after that.
Was it.
Oh, man. You can call this the slow descent into madness. This show, it gets crazy and crazy every morning. Let's do a quick update on our COVID-19 situation around the country. Julle ken klaar,
I'm going to drink my tea.
Drink your tea.
The infection rate in the country keeps climbing, although we saw a decline yesterday, 190 new cases from the 247 the previous day. But anyway, the total currently stands at 4,344 confirmed COVID-19 cases, 36 deaths, and of course, of all confirmed cases, 2,379 have since recovered. The recovery rate it seems to be climbing as well. So, I mean, that is some good news, I guess.
Is it fair to say we're the epicenter now?
We are the epicenter of
you can
this
do your
pandemic.
stretches now.
Yeah. So, this thing that you people have been bragging about made the best immune system win when this thing was not here. Praat nog by je.
Nee, I said also may the best immune system win. And then my immune system asked me, what's a good praatje mee? So, I had to backtrack a little bit. But
And you guys realize that every day we are moving closer to somebody who might be infected.
It's getting closer and closer to home, yes.
Whether it's a family member that you hear that at their work there's somebody who tested positive, or at that shop or whatever, we are running around in circles thinking that maybe if I don't do this or if I don't do that, it might not get to me. But I come, my bro.
You know what? Like with the situation in Windhoek now, every time you go out, it's the probability is over probably 95% that you will come in contact with the virus.
Yeah.
It's just how careful are you being? Are you wearing your mask? Are you sanitizing your hands? Are you avoiding touching your face and stuff like that? You know, the precautionary measures that have always been there. Because this Windhoek community, even Vanayeda looks like a hotspot, my guy.
Okay, so we used to have on average 15 cases, so we're reporting 115 one day around, right? As if if you died today from COVID, do you think you've lived a full life?
I define my full life into a legacy that I leave for my family. My life's work, I feel I'm not done with my life's work because there are personal things that I still need to do.
Yeah.
But as ek nou moet cheap, I hope that my wife and kids can say, nee, the toppie, he gave us, there's a lot of good memories to it. So, maar gaan Maria. Hoe kom het ons ook eerst gaan? Why can't mevrouw go first?
Do you think you've lived?
Nee, no, I'm offended.
It depends. Like I guess, like Neville is saying, there are still a lot of things that I would like to do before my time is up. But if I had to reflect, I don't think I would have too many regrets.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, I still have a lot of things I want to achieve. I'm not even close to reaching my peak. Like I've done okay for myself. I think I'm on the right track in terms of my life goals and just what I really want to end up doing. But I am not there yet, not even close. And obviously I still have young children. I want to watch my babies grow up. Maybe one day become a grandmother.
I am so offended now.
I want to see grandkids.
I want to see grandkids too.
So I can be reminded of all the hopes I had for those idiots when they grow up. It's like, you look so much like your father. You know when your father was young, I thought he was gonna be this.
Don't be disillusioned. Why do parents do they become softer when they become grandchildren, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you ever see like how your mother was with you and how she's with your children?
Because
it's two different methods.
Yep.
So I'm gonna become a doting grandmother.
I'm not ready for being a grandfather yet.
Yeah,
You're just saying that because you know your sons are watching.
I don't care if they are watching or not watching.
Next, you must say it to them.
Okay, because you know what? They know this because we speak about this for many years.
Yeah.
And if they watch this, they better watch it very closely. I don't want to be Opa now. Yeah. I'm being called Opa Neville here enough on the show. I'm tired. So, let's have many Opa maken.
And if it happens, Neville, what then?
Nee, man. They are in no financial position at this moment.
It doesn't matter.
Career-wise.
It doesn't matter. These things happen.
Say julle jeppe.
Yeah. But yes, we shall hope for the best for strong immune systems.
So
let us drink our tea in the meantime.
I think to round off Maria's question, the consensus is we all want to go to heaven, but nobody here wants to die. No. We're not ready.
But have you ever been in a situation where you've been close to death?
Oh, yes, a few times.
Ne?
No, okay, may not exaggerate, not a few times. I think it was a car accident.
Ne?
Yeah. I was in a car accident.
Explain that to me.
I was driving, actually. What had happened is we were in the north, and there were these potholes on my side of the road. So I veered into... There was no oncoming traffic. So I went into the other lane oncoming because there's no cars.
Yeah.
But there was a taxi that was coming, but it was offloading people. So I thought to myself, surely this guy can see that I'm in his lane because it's on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And there are these huge potholes on my
side.
Oh,
no, I see exactly.
So when he offloaded somebody, he didn't look in front. He just looked in his...
En toe trek hy weg.
No, he looked in his rear view mirror
side mirrors
to see there was a car coming from behind. He didn't think of looking in the front. So he just
veered into the
veered onto the road, and I was coming, so I had to pull into my lane very quickly, but there are potholes. So
traction.
Car rolls. And
Maria explained that. What? A lot of people tell me that, no, I can't remember when it happened.
No, for me, it was because it happened so quick. Okay, maybe you've never driven with me, but Cubase can attest. I'm actually a very good driver. And I don't excreki. No. I just respond what I need to do. So I instantly I knew what I had to do. So I just instantly went back into my lane. And they were shocked. But the nice thing is there were old ladies in the car. Ladies. And obviously the taxi also pulled off to come and see if I'm okay. And as I got out of my car, my wheels were in the air. And I remember just coming out of the window. It was broken, obviously. And I was wearing my seatbelt. Thank goodness. I always do. And these two ladies, they just started praying for me. They were just like, thank you. You've got a heart of a man. I think heart of a man means you didn't respond like a woman.
Yeah.
It was not meant as an insult.
You were not offended by it.
No, I wasn't offended because I knew what they meant by it. And they were just like, thank you. We could have died. And But I saw my life flashing
before your eyes.
Very, very quickly. I was just like, oh. So when I got out, I was like, thank goodness. But that was my near-death experience.
Yeah?
Yeah, the car was afgeskreven, obviously.
Car is afgeskreven.
You've had too many?
No, I think I had one. Okay. Because I developed a bacteria in my stomach a few years ago.
Yeah.
Which made me feel like I get referred heart pains. For some reason, I would think I would have a heart attack. And that feeling of doom, you just know, hey, this is what death feels like. And it's hectic. Because, I mean, your whole chest basically closes up and you feel you can't breathe and you just feel this is not normal. Cheap, no. You just feel it.
Yeah. That day I was also like, I'm gone.
It's my time.
It's my time. So
Fat me, Jera.
So going through a few tests, it basically showed that I had a bacteria in my stomach, which was treated, but that was the closest I got to it. It pushes up your blood pressure and your heart rate, and it was just terrible. 2011, 2012, somewhere around there.
It's not so long ago.
So right. So it's important to take care of your body.
Yeah.
NJ?
Let's read. No, I haven't had any near death. I have a near death experience every time my baby mama calls me and my wife is.
Okay. Okay, then I had a few death experiences myself. It makes sense, Cubase. It makes sense what you say.
Kom ons lees 'n bietjie comments. David Joseph, just saying good morning to some of the guys that are already on the stream. Happy Girl, Kapia, Mosha, Cecilia Ushona, Makwa van Makwa. Morning, Hot Pants. Louis de Fatima Fernando. Hey, Cubase. Well, hey, you. Okay. Good morning, crew. Informanté Radio. Morning, gents. Die Mavutu is uitgevat vandag.
You like it? No. What are you guys still going about my dress code? Julle weet klaar. Klik altyd na. John.
Good morning, fam, from Angola.
What do these Angolan people want to go? It's because Maria is here.
Bocas. Moro.
Como está? Tudo bem? Tá fixe?
Tá bom.
Tá bom.
Bom dia.
Bom dia. Please just stay there. Don't come here again.
Bradley Bokovic, Moro Timo, Daima Vutu is op 'n ander level, joh. Martin en Motoni, wie lieg? Wat lieg Oupa Neville vir julle so vroeg? Vra toch vir hom. Kapia Mosha saying greetings from Ireland.
Hello from Ireland.
Hi, O'Grady.
All right. That's so cool.
You ever have a Guinness?
I was waiting to hear Neville's Irish accent.
You have the most terrible beer in the world.
They don't talk like that.
Guinness. No, it's difficult to do an Irish
Irish
accent.
accent is difficult.
You
But I
have
love
I
it.
tell you, Cubase, if you ever tasted Guinness,
the beer.
The
That-
beer.
that is what beer.
yeah, it's an Irish beer.
It tastes It tastes horrible. And
It proves was more coffee.
a lot of people don't like beer in general.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem near
Oh,
Guinness.
beer.
stuff.
And even the smell of beer. But I'm curious, sorry, Kapia Mosha says, it is nice to hear from people back home. Wow, miss home, guys. Where are you?
Ireland.
Oh, she's the one from Ireland. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's her
that's
name?
Cool.
Kapia.
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 Yeah.
Is Kapia
Mosha,
not a
is it
unisex
Mosha?
name? Maybe it's a guy.
I only know, usually Kapia is male. Maybe she, because it's Kapia Mosha. So I don't know.
It could be male, female, because Kapia,
I don't know, it's a female Kapia.
Oh, I thought you said.
Oh, but it's a
it was
female
male.
profile picture, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe Kapia is the same.
No, maybe he was forced by his girlfriend to put the picture.
If you love me. All right, Maximus Instigator, Holy Boy. I am back, my people. It's been a while. Welcome back, my guy. Ricky Klassen, good morning. All your people in the house. Hashtag Informanté Radio. Mora, morning fam. Morning, guys. This is my favorite radio show ever from Deshin Dongolo.
Thank you. That's an honor. Thank you.
Nev, you can't listen to R. Kelly while he is in jail.
Why not?
Makwa fan Makwa. Come
Hey,
on.
Makwaman.
His CDs did not go to jail with him. They're still in my house.
That's it.
Hanan.
David Amushisha, you are so happy. Yes, we are. And hopefully we spread a little bit of that happiness to you guys each and every morning. Rob Viera, Neville Basson is that who J bump and grind.
Yes.
Sit down, topic. Sit down.
Rone, is sulke goede nee. Nee. Ja.
Nchindo Wesley Mwilima, Maria, separate the man from his art. please.
I thank you.
Sorry, we shall do no such thing.
Martin Emutoni, hey Maria, hands off R. Kelly. He made R&B what it is today. Yeah.
Nobody can dispute that he's talented.
Yeah.
No, you'll never hear an argument from him. He's talented. He's a talented pedophile.
So you also don't watch Bill Cosby's old stuff anymore?
I don't actually, not at all. But he was never funny for me anymore.
No pudding pop for you.
And I put the jelly pudding, and I looked at it, and I said, "Oh wow!" I said, "Baby girl, come on over here." Oh, jibbity, 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 jibbity.
Rowan Smith, Neville verlang net sy leef van daai tyd. No wonder he wants to go back into that era.
The 90s and the 80s were the best musical years.
Yeah, it was, eh?
Yeah.
No,
This
really.
nonsense of today.
Nobody, why doesn't anybody sing in the rain anymore?
Shine still does. Come on, bare-chested in the rain.
Yeah. Baby, why? Why, baby, why? Good question, Maria.
Yeah.
Good question.
Corney Spiegel. Omes, when is your next comedy stand-up show?
It's in the works.
Neville.
It's in the works.
There's a part. Spaar so lang geld, because this one is going to be expensive. We have to make up for the last 2 years where there are no shows.
All I know is I've given you some comedy ideas.
No, Maria did.
Yeah, so hopefully I can.
In the credits, there will be producer.
Producer.
Maria Ileka.
Yeah. I always wanted to produce. You see? See the world.
It's interesting though, while we are on the topic. Yeah. So like when you do, like for instance, a stand-up show, do you do is it completely you, or do you have some other writers and stuff, guys that you work with to brainstorm stuff and shit?
I would love to, and obviously I think as you progress as a comedian, and I see this with Dave Chappelle, I see it with Kevin Hart, I see it with
Eddie Murphy.
With Eddie Murphy, I see it with the South African boy,
Trevor
Noah. If you see it in the credits, and then you would see writer, and there's a name there, and for many years you would think that all this creative ideas is just what this person thinks about. But there's a combination of writers and people who give you ideas, etc., etc. And at this moment in time, I produce my own stuff at the moment, but as you progress, like a musician or whatever, maybe even as what you do, you need a combination of people around you to actually push, to propel your brand going forward and your art going forward. I mean, I remember when Michael Jackson, his producer used to be Quincy Jones, and then he was with Teddy Riley, and then he started producing his own stuff, and the music didn't sound anymore. So you need a compilation of people around you that really... I did not think, for instance, for all these years that I've been a Gaza supporter, you are the guys who told me that some of these tunes that these guys use, they basically buy this at an auction where there's a producer and they hear the beat and like, yo, that's a good beat. I want that beat. So you can't do this by yourself all the time.
So now I'm going to put you on the spot. So yesterday, as we're sitting there talking our nonsense, because that's all we really do.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not all we do, but it's mostly what we do.
Yeah.
Our
creativity comes out when we talk nonsense.
Yes. So we were talking about funerals in Namibia, how different people mourn. Please do the impression of how the Hereros mourn. Please.
Me?
I remember...
Withdraw that statement.
Maria was asking me the question.
The living ghost of Samuel Maharero. You're not going to respect Hereros here. It's okay.
I vividly remember this way back in 1979 when my grandfather passed away. And my grandmother, they would sit my grandmother in a little corner at our family home. And then all the Herero women would come there with their oshikaivas and they basically huddle around her, obviously as a way of...
solidarity.
Solidarity. But the wailing, oh, Muhaka, Baba Waje, oh, Bache Yatu, oh, Muhaka, oh, Muhada,
waar krijg je toch die toppie? Man, never.
I have no idea how Vambus wail. You people wail.
Maria knows. They start from a distance. On the way to the house. Me, I don't want to get into this. Let me just read comments.
Carlos just, woo, yarra! My friend!
You know what was funny? The funniest one was CJ telling us about the Burakama. Keer my go, ek spring nou.
But a lot of colored people also do that.
What do they do?
Here, ek dink ek gaan nou flou raak. Ooh, Here, hou vas my. Ek val nou in hierdie gat. Ooh, Here, asseblief.
Leslie Kamsep, Michael Jackson was found innocent in a competent court of law.
That's what.
Stop it! Just stop it before you stop.
That's what money does. Look, I loved Michael growing up. I mean, I idolized Michael.
He's an icon.
Oh, he's an icon. I idolized, and his music is just. I mean, more than R. Kelly, really, Michael Jackson was my person.
Yeah.
And obviously he was, when he was proven innocent, we celebrated because I didn't really understand sexual violence and how it works. So we were like, yeah, people just want money from him and whatever. It's now that I'm older and just watching Neverland and really understanding and working with victims and understanding it. But what I will say about Michael, and if you want to do this again, when is it ever normal to sleep with young boys all the time? A grown person with kids.
Sleeping
only
with
boys.
Somebody else's children.
Only boys, not girls. Only boys, very young, have to be under a certain age, and they just sleep in his bed, and he's got a big house.
But I love kids.
Sure he does.
I love kids.
Yeah. So it's
Maybe
once you
you
understand
love them
the
a
power
little too
dynamics.
much.
Yeah. Once you understand the power dynamics, you start understanding that something wasn't okay.
Yeah.
And it's okay to say, you know what, I'm still a fan of his music, but yeah, something is not okay. Something wasn't okay with Michael, guys. Let's not pretend like this is normal behavior. It's not.
Yeah.
So
Wilson Jr. the second. I just logged on and already I hear Uncle Neville talking about hot pens. Maria, are they on your case again? Morning crew.
Always, huh?
Yeah. Roviera,
Always.
Cubase Namibia, is that why you were off? Immune system het ingegeven. Nee, still kicking strong. Timo Kalongo, I want to hear Maria speak Oshiwambo. Moshiwambo.
Wala ndi cheshika.
Okay. Tagara upopshu unimawinowa.
Okay, kesha fiku ngeto ya mo studio mo. Nati wapiko Oshiwambo. O problema never liha popi.
No?
Tashingo tata megu popia kinapa time.
They do it.
I understood what they were talking. What they were saying is that, you know what, she would love to speak Oshiwambo, but you know what, Neville, you know, is a spoil sport here in the studio, so, you know, we need to accommodate him.
No, almost, it's a Damaranama.
No, nada, you're out there. Ngaben ke. Oh, brother, man.
Morning, funny people, says Estomi. Chris Teron, watching from Walvis Bay.
Teron. It's Tron. Hello.
You guys also say...
film.
No, Charlize Theron. That's it. Charlize Theron.
Yes, Charlize Theron.
No, but you say Theron.
Charlize Theron.
Say it's a boer.
Yeah, Charlize.
But did you hear her speaking Afrikaans now?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Ooh, she was swearing in Afrikaans. This clip, yo massa.
Hoekom drink Neville die koffie soos 'n shot?
Hey, ek smaak 'n shot, me bro.
Read this comment.
Which one?
Bradley.
This now, Bradley. Oh, Bokas. Call on Facebook when someone die. Hoekom moet dit tog jy wees, Piet Pompies? Hoekom moet dit tog jy wat gedood het? Here, I mean, wie wou hulle gehad het, moet dit wees.
Yeah, who did you want it to be? If not him, then who?
Hey, Bokas.
I need to refresh my page so I can check out some more of the comments. With regard to yesterday's conversation, I see there was another article in the newspaper today clarifying that the remains of Kuku Asino was actually cremated, which
makes sense.
Yes, which sort of makes it possible to delay the funeral and have it. Yeah.
This is why it's important to argue with all of the facts on the table.
But those facts, I don't think they were even out yesterday. It was not clear that the body had been cremated. Yeah.
I think that's ultimately, and I'm in media, so I can highlight some of our shortfalls. Yeah. Sometimes we're chasing, because it was a front page story.
Yeah.
So there was a chase there. There was trying to chase controversy. And sometimes we do that. Unfortunately, we shouldn't be doing it, but we kind of, before you have all the information, you put out something, half information. And unfortunately, the problem with debating with half information is you always reach unfair or untrue conclusion. So it's always better to have all your facts on the table and then argue from there. But obviously, we didn't know any better yesterday. It's good that it's come out now that she was in fact cremated. So yeah, that is ni a issue ni.
But cremation in your culture.
You know what? If I die today, just cremate me.
Yeah.
Just cremate me. I'm gonna put this on air. Hopefully you guys will remind my family. If you need to play this back, listen, cremate me. I ask. Maybe I should go put it in my will.
It should be there.
You can give me to the UNAM kids to cut me up.
Ne?
Donated to science for research. Tisla Shilongo, let's read some more comments here. Bomdia, start safe. That's not Tisla, but Tisla saying, good morning, Neville. Guten Morgen, Maria und Cubase. Greetings from Deutschland.
Hello.
Leicester, after last week, it's going to take a while for me to talk to you Germans again.
What happened? Oh, you mean soccer?
Yes. So, Jalamun may ears net 8 loss. I don't want to see the German flag. I don't want to hear any German. Haven't you noticed ek groet nie van Mary in German die hele week nie?
It's maar net so. Also.
Cubase, do you still have when it comes to sport? Because I can clearly see that you still have strong emotional after effects if your team loses, and you brutally scarred after your team loses.
Yeah.
So you still take sport that to heart?
Football.
Ne? Is it?
I guess I'm passionate about the soccer, but not as much as I used to.
Ah, okay. And maybe it's just that because of my team, because Arsenal had so much success in the past, and I went through so much emotional battering for quite a number of years, I'm completely immune to whatever happens to the team. And even I think I have more affinity with my rugby team, which is the All Blacks. Even though they didn't win the World Cup last year, I can quickly separate my emotions from
the soccer team.
If something
Yes,
like
please,
that happens.
because that was my thing as well. Like, if I'm assessing somebody, most men love soccer.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
fact,
yeah.
more than anything, soccer.
Yeah.
The other stuff they might like, but like soccer. So it's like when I'm assessing a potential like partner, I want to see how obsessed you get with losing. Like if you are a sore loser and it dampens your whole mood and you're just moody the whole week.
Yes.
Jy wil nie met my pratie of jy's net, duck back as they
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Ah, sorry.
That's clear, ne?
No, it's not going to work. It's not because it's like, I get that you're upset and you're allowed to be upset, but why are you dragging it on?
Yeah.
You can't be that invested.
Hey, but sometimes it's also, you guys who keep, like you guys are still.
No, and I don't get the sense that from you, by the way.
Yeah, no.
I've met like.
No. I get it from him.
No, I
Really?
don't.
No. Because me and him have off-air conversation. It doesn't even show.
Not so much.
But he gets extremely, because sometimes in the past I would think that he would joke about how a loss is affecting him. And then I would clearly see Cubase is
No, but that's
really
different.
peed
I
off.
also wouldn't poke the bear. When somebody's team loses, I'm not the type that's.
But that's the thing. If you are being poked as a bear, even that phrase that you use there, and you react to it.
Yeah.
Hello, you
in
can't.
that moment
If you
it's
poke
fine.
a bear, what do you expect? You're gonna get bitten. It's like a bait one. Nee, bro.
I remember I think the last time I really felt like this was in 1999.
Oh, God. I wasn't even born.
20 jaar terug.
Yes.
I was also not born.
1999.
Come
Arsenal, Manchester United, FA Cup semi-final. Ryan Giggs takes the ball on the halfway line. He dribbles through the whole Arsenal team and goes and score, and Manchester United wins. And they win the treble that year. It devastated me maybe for 6 months. Maria, I was...
6 months.
6 months, I
Sis.
tell you. No, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's really sis. Because you're young, okay, and you just invested into stuff that doesn't bring you anywhere. And it's the same year when the All Blacks, in the 1999 World Cup semi-final against France, we lead the whole match, and then France came from behind and beat the All Blacks.
Yes.
So it was a double whammy for me. And it's maybe a good thing that you talk about this. In a relationship, how do
you handle your losses?
How do you handle your losses?
That's a good conversation. But by the way, just on the side note, I just came full circle in my life right now because you were talking about 90 and I was like, yo. And then I remembered I was also in high school.
Yes.
It's raak oud, never.
It's raak oud.
That's in 1999, like Kylian Mbappe was not born yet.
He wasn't born.
RB Leipzig was not even a team, and now they're in the
Yes.
Champions League semi-finals.
Right? It's mind-boggling.
It's mind-boggling, yeah.
But
But
anyway,
never look.
how do you handle your losses?
You're not as invested in Arsenal losing. What about Ayanda losing?
Yeah, because it's my daughter.
Yes.
Ne? And no, I take that very difficult. If she loses a tournament, normally if if she loses on a Saturday, okay, then we go through the morning period, the Saturday afternoon. And then we go and braai at home and whatever and what. And the Sunday but the Monday morning driving to work. Then you play this in your mind. Man say moes so gemaak het, you should have done this and you should have done that. And then I would call my vrouw and I'm like, honey, weet jy man, man, weet jy? And then I realized she goes through the same thing at home. So no, you're right. But then again, it's home. It's here.
You are allowed to be more invested in this one.
Yes. But out there, man, I don't know how men invest so much in sport emotionally at the expense
sometimes it doesn't have to be at the expense. The two can coexist.
But mostly it's difficult.
My passion for football or my passion for sports, my passion for you. I'm not,
No, but generally when the passion for football is suffering, so is the passion for the partner.
Yeah, it's like,
because you sit there, okay? Manchester United just lost. Your boyfriend is highly, highly upset. Can I get you something? Yes, Maria, lost me net. I'm fine, okay? Can we go? Because you said yesterday that we can go to our mother and we say, I really your mother is to Khani. Lost me net is so. It just steamrolls.
That is extreme.
That is important.
That other stuff comes up.
And other stuff comes up.
That is extreme. And then your favorite.
I've never been in that situation, by the way, so I can't relate.
Your favorite player, David Luiz, is busy posting pictures on Instagram. He's living his best life, and you are here upset because he scored an own goal. You don't even want to talk to your wife.
There was, and I'll tell you guys how this affect one's life. There was this one guy. What is this club here?
Monaco. Chesn
Temba. Before Chesn Temba, back in the 90s, there was a super sport bar there. It was the most brilliant place to go and watch.
But no, it's not the same place. Wasn't it behind it?
No. It was right there.
It was right there. Okay, that's not the one I'm thinking of.
Manchester United was playing against Arsenal. I get into a massive argument with this guy over football.
Yes.
We almost beat each other up there. And today I feel so sorry that I was so stupid that I wanted to get into an argument
over football.
I want to beat somebody up about two teams that doesn't know about my existence. Yes. So, and sometimes when we are very cordial with each other today, and I have a way of. We both have a way of my broer ons was dom dated geweest.
Ja nee, they was dated.
So it's so unnecessary to invest into stuff emotionally that doesn't bring us anything.
Yeah, I mean we've heard cases of guys committing suicide because their team losing a final or something.
Yeah.
It's extreme. All right, let's read some more comments. Ricardo Gilongwa. Good morning, guys. I love this show. It brings joy to my mornings, especially seeing Maria each day.
Maria.
Kaloi Buchter, more Cubase.
Los for Maria eat.
More Kaloi. More Yella. Vibe is awesome in there. Come in, the water is warm. Neville is a groot machine. Los hom uit. Raymond David Amushisha. Yo, these people love really with a sense of collegiality, man. I like seeing colleagues happy like this.
Collegiality.
Okay,
no.
Even for me, who graad Engels.
Collegiality, boy.
Google machine. Morning Cubase, the show is super today, says Kodesa Omukweva. Omuhauri.
Oshikaiva.
Hey, Khanma. Kai Topora Kai PT. Morning fam, I'm live from Khobabas. I can't actually ignore R. Kelly's talent. Right? I'll always listen to this music. Unfortunately, I also can't support his doings to women.
Yeah, not true.
As an artist, I like him, but as a fellow man, I can't stand him.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Oh, this beat is so good. Oh, but it's R. Kelly. What happens in your brain?
He ain't talking about me. Regine Kathy Mushimba. Morning, by people. I'll be popping in tomorrow morning. Can't wait to see y'all.
Who?
Regine.
Oh, yeah, Regine will be on the show tomorrow morning. I spoke to her yesterday.
She's just going to come in?
Yeah, Regine.
By the way, please tell the audience what her name is. What did she say her name is? But I just want to be right again.
Luister, hoe het sy gesê ook from where is she?
She's from Arandis.
Arandis.
She's from Windhoek, but originally from Arandis.
Is Regina, man.
Yeah.
No, so it is Regine, actually. But you can call her...
It's Regine, but you can call her Regina.
Yeah. My Neville is
when I see her tomorrow, I will make up my mind.
Whether it's Regine or
So you're just going to look at her and decide?
I will look at her and I'll decide. And to all our viewers out there, when we see her tomorrow, she'll be here in the studio to come and collect the prize. We will then decide whether she's Regine or Regina.
You sound like a slave trader. Your name is Toby. Tena number. Morning crew, balance me here.
Yo niggas.
Kunta Kinte, Toby. Tena number, morning crew, balance me here. What's the protocol? Say there was a COVID-19 case in Trusco building. What are the procedures to be taken at the time? Because yesterday, Bank Windhoek Keetmanshoop branch suspended its service, but Bank Windhoek employees were roaming the Keetmanshoop food shops like normal people. Shouldn't they just go in self-quarantine the moment they were told there was a case in their workplace? It's actually a good question.
Yeah.
Yes. For now, we know that at least the pattern, I don't know, for lack of a better word, the pattern has been, if there is a case reported, the offices are closed normally for a day, maybe a day and a half, and then the whole building or whatever affected area is fumigated, and then people come back to work.
Disinfect, fumigate. Then you have to be closed for a period of usually 2 weeks.
But like some of the guys are not staying closed for 2 weeks. They open, and maybe
like
some of the cases.
If you look at places like, for example, FNB, Klein Windhoek, it's closed for 2 weeks. If you look at the other big,
no, for instance, like the ministry was closed for 2 days.
2 days exactly now to fumigate.
Yes, because they fumigate and then because you see now.
Sorry, yes, but I'm saying if you like for example, if you look at the Trusco setup, we've got different departments.
Yes.
Okay, so if one department, let's say one floor or one area, you'd have to fumigate, but then the staff would also be gone because of that exposure.
The staff from that area,
yes, from that area. But I think like in the bank, it's one.
Yeah, I mean,
the front.
Yes, the front. Let's say, for instance, if you are a teller and a teller tests positive, then you would probably also have to go into self-isolation just to monitor the situation. Yeah. But if you are back staff and one of the tellers tests positive, then I mean, I don't think it's necessary to send everybody home.
Yes, of course,
yeah. That's of course. That's why you must all be taking the necessary precautions, always sanitizing your hands and wearing your mask, especially if you're in close proximity to others.
Etc. When are we going to open a CC to fumigate?
Maria, we've been together for so long, ne? There's a certain energy that we exert amongst each other. The moment I was sitting here, I'm looking at Cubase, I could feel your energy like, Maria's going to ask me something now. I just knew you're going to come up with a But you know what? I was thinking... Ja, ga dan met your comments.
Okay, Neville, Nikita Dan.
Just go on.
Nikita Dan. Neville, vertel die joke van die hond. Voorzichtig.
What happened with the dog?
I go Google the thing.
No, just tell me.
Yeah, I'll send you the clip.
Okay, but what happened?
No, Maria, it's like asking me to do something.
No, I'm just explain it a little bit.
No, it's just, it's a joke that it's
probably one of his old jokes.
This joke is so iconic. Every time people would see me in the street, Bye Fusheke. Bye Fusheke. It's just joke that I tell about the heroes when they see. Heroes don't like it. Yeah, heroes don't like it when they eat meat. Yeah. They don't like to be disturbed, and they see a dog. Bye Fusheke. You've never seen this clip? Okay, I'll send it to you.
I can't. And then he's just there.
Let's say the joke, Neville.
Yeah.
You
No, Shines, you really don't know how to. I know how to law him, and that's why he started there. And you interrupted; he would have done the whole show.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's like Dave Chappelle. There's this iconic skit that Dave Chappelle was doing many years ago about Rick James.
I'm Rick James.
Yeah.
Yes.
So every time people would see me in the street, yo, I'm Rick James. And it came
Like,
up
come
to,
on, man, I'm with my kids, man.
up to a point, say, man, it will meer uit ding hoor nie."
Yeah.
So, and this Fusheke thing went viral globally. And I would get calls from and inboxes from people in Canada, Germany, Russia, everywhere. And people would say, man.
That joke was killer.
I've always wondered, right? Can you impersonate Laz? Because I don't think it's difficult to impersonate.
Jacobs.
Yeah. Laz Jacobs.
In fact, God bless you, my brother. I forgot to say this. Laz turned 50 today.
Oh,
Yeah.
happy birthday, Laz.
Yeah, I spoke to him at 7 o'clock this morning, but it was just basically just swearing at each other. That's our idea of,
Yeah.
So happy birthday, my brother. Love you very much. And I hope you enjoy your day. Phew, we've known each other for such a long time.
Yeah. Can you impersonate him?
Yeah.
Because he's
but-
got a special voice, Mos.
Yeah, but there are times that our voices sound very much alike.
I don't think so.
But yeah, ask me that. If I tell a story about Laz, you will know.
Sharp.
Yeah, but he's turned 50 today. So
You must mentor me if you want me to say happy birthday to
Half
you.
a century.
Okay.
Half a century.
Kom ons lees comments, mense.
Lees comments.
Nosha Toivo Kapapilo, good morning, crew. I feel the need to re-emphasize my opinion, which I feel will add value in our fight for COVID-19. Our government and the health leadership in particular have stagnated on the lockdown strategy that is slowly having little to no effect, as we have observed in Erongo region. Lockdowns have not stopped the human interaction. I believe by now the effort should be on getting more information from World Health Organization and from corona survivors on what medication, food, and behavioral attitudes they exercise during their sickness. With this information, the government can supply or suggest a minimum medicinal package that every household or community needs to ingest as a precautionary measure or healing mechanism. The virus will be here for a long time, and lockdowns are becoming unsustainable. Let us continue protecting or practicing COVID-19 safety protocols.
All right.
Okay, Bradley Kubisep, colors on Facebook when someone dies.
Yeah, we read that one.
We read that one.
Were
Yeah.
Pete Pompis. Come on. Adam Fisser, I will agree on the problem of Mike, but he explained that he wanted to feel how to be a child because he was never allowed to be a child. I'm
So
not
why does he sleep
sure
with
if
children?
he really did what they accused him of.
You can be a child and not sleep with children. Continue.
Cherries and Klassen, Meria, nice Bambuta.
Thank you.
David,
Dangi.
It's window cold, guys. In Ongwediva, winter is here. It's already, it's already cold.
27 degrees in Ongwediva. So it's cold for you.
Yeah.
No, come
No,
on.
you say
leave
the
us.
winter is
We-
gone.
There, yes. There we only know hot weather.
I know. So 27
So I
degrees
didn't
is
have
cold
coat
for you.
because we usually get like 35 degrees.
Martin
Could never
Emutoni
stay up
Neville is saying bamboos, Kwanyamas specifically, they cry demanding meat or telling others to turn their meat. Angula noyange, what does that mean? Yange tai lunguina.
Oh, yeah, get there, don't now.
Is it waar, Maria? Luister, sorry Cubase. Luister, Gogo de. Kaloi Buchter Ludrits. There was a guy that ran Warfish Bay Street naked yesterday.
Yeah.
What's the update on that, Maria?
I mean, we did a story on it. It should be up on our Facebook.
Yeah.
It's just officials saying they don't really know what happened. I mean, there were fears that he came out of quarantine facilities. They said that's not really what happened. Look, all I can say is clearly lockdown is having an effect on us. People are running around the streets naked. Nobody can really explain what happened.
I told you it's the slow descent into madness.
Yeah. Look, you need to remember that also, like during this time, like mental well-being, right? People are going through things.
Yeah.
So don't judge a man when you see him running down the street naked.
Come on.
People are going through things. But Chris says,
yeah, why is it also women that are running around the street naked?
We also want women to run naked in the street of Walvish Bay.
You know, it was disturbing to see him lose his towel at some point, but it's commendable that he kept the mask on.
Safety must.
Yeah.
Must practice safety.
This corona ain't getting me. Elias Masenya, I hope I pronounced that correctly. My dream, I wanted the owner of Chelsea Club to bring superstar Lionel Messi at Stamford Bridge. I hope so, please. Okay, you know what? Anything is possible these days, so let me not comment. Raymond Basson, football is only a game, but what a game it is. The beautiful game, yes. This one, guys, here in Valfus was a young man running mask on. First with a hospital cloth and later butt naked. Was in our dailies. People were speculating that he ran away from hospital. Did you guys, or do you guys have any update?
No, that's all. That's the only update we have. We also have the story, but we don't know any more than that.
Thanks, Des.
Maybe we'll track him down and interview him on the show.
So did you manage to find your clothes? Joshua Hadula. Oh, it's this Mushimba girl. Start safe winner, Regina. You are overqualified to take competitions. Georg Dilanis comes from Taverna. Come on, overqualified. Or is it because of the surname or what?
I think it's the surname. Is that Mushimba's surname?
Martin M. Utoni, she is Legina. Finish and clear.
Legina. No, you guys think this is funny, right? My mom's younger sister. My mom's the eldest of like 6 sisters. Her one sister aunt, we used to call her Me Lutu all the time. Just growing up, it was just Lutu, Me Lutu, Me Lutu. One day I'm doing a family tree as a part of my school project, and so I wrote it like that, Lutu, and my mom was like, no. She wrote it. It was Ruth. So her name is Ruth.
And she's been called Lutu the whole time.
Lutu. That's all we know.
Salute.
Me Lutu.
Me Lutu.
Yes. I made a dafty.
It's like Oprah. Because her name was Orpa. And her mother misspelled her name on her birth certificate as Oprah Winfrey.
Well, it worked out better.
Yeah. So they just decided, let's just keep it Oprah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's Orpa.
Those things do happen. My friend was named Elvis Presley, and then they misspelled it. Now he's Elvis Brazil something.
Brazil?
Yes.
How
do you go from Presley to Brazil?
Brazil.
And you know, he told me he went through his whole life thinking his name is just Elvis until he went to go see his full birth certificate once. It's like, Brazil. It's like, wait, my middle name is Brazil. It's like, no, it's supposed to be Presley. It's like, nope. Brazil. That's no my name. That's the one I go by. But in any case, let's read some more comments.
Yeah.
Levi Karihinga. Don't make it your team while it's not yours. You are just a fan, Clar.
Yes, thank you. That's great advice, by the way.
Read that again.
Yeah, slowly, please.
Yeah, don't make it a team while it's not yours. You are just a fan.
To add to that, Cubase, it baffles me, Maria. You have guys walking around talking about the financial statements of these teams. Hey, my broer nee, ons nee, van Real Madrid nee. We showed a profit this year.
We showed
a profit of 150 million. We are the richest club in the world. Are you getting any money from the club? I see your story.
Nee, after the conversation, I fry you for taxi geld.
Yeah.
I thought y'all made 150 million. Suarez, the biting mania in sport. Hey, Luis he hasn't beaten anybody in a long time.
Since which World Cup?
Since he came to Barca, he has not
Since the
beaten.
2014 World Cup.
I remember that.
Yeah, you
Wasn't
remember.
it the same person that called the ref on us? Is Suarez? With South Africa, wasn't?
Yeah, he was the one who caused the handball.
Yeah, the handball. And yes.
That caused Ghana to...
2 years Ghana.
Yeah. I still hate him
I
for
hate
that.
him for that.
Yeah.
And that's a strong word, but
You know,
I don't really hate him. But,
You remember where we were? We were together that night.
Where were we?
It was in 2010. We were together at Rochas.
We were watching at Rochas.
We were watching the game. Ons ken mekaar baie lank. So we were watching that quarterfinal or semi-final.
Yeah.
It was a big Trusco event that evening.
Yes.
Hey, you remember we went to it was wild geweest. No, it was a Trusco event.
Yeah, and where did we go?
Nee, ons het net daar gehang.
Oh.
Maar het was
I don't know what he's talking about.
Maria wil daar groep pas goed gegee. Ek sê Maria, hey, gaan man, los.
Wie? Wat?
It's all right, Maria.
What's a troepas?
You wanted to hook him up.
Me?
Yes.
You are a married man. Why would I hook
No.
you up?
No. There was this crazy person who was...
On your case?
As nga. Ganan.
No, let's talk about
Nee.
Let's talk about
I just remember that this specific evening there was this crazy person and you said, Nevel, teachergie sê nyatsa jou die hele tyd so. Ek sê, "Ai Maria, laat hy mense gaan." No, it was just a bypass thing.
Oh.
Because
I wouldn't encourage it.
No, I know you wouldn't encourage it.
Hell no.
Maar hierdie ene, she's like at a party. Ek kyk vir Maria daai aan 2010.
2010 is the year I give. So I had just given birth to twins.
She walks around there like a real madam. Floating amongst the crowds.
Okay, Adam Visser, I'm trying to get through as many comments as possible before we have to step out of the studio. Adam Visser, Maria, if we admire, then remember it's a compliment to God. Laugh out loud. Enjoy it. We miss the compliments when we grow old. So let's appreciate the admiration.
Oh, thank you. My mom is 65. She's actually 66. She still gets compliments. So hopefully. Oh my God, did you see this picture of Halle Berry?
Halle Berry, bly net na jou.
Yo, that woman is like 50.
Mevrou moet sterk wees.
Kom ek wees jou. This woman is 54.
Mevrou moet sterk wees. Ek sê julle nou.
Yeah.
You can, if you know my wife, you can even go tell her, ek stel nie belang nie. Mevrou moet sterk wees.
Check Diana. From Kai Topora, Kai Piti. You guys are talking about fighting for football. We fought over Gaza and the dog in my high school years.
For instance, what did you gain with this GMP Mshasho fights? Huh? Some guys lost their lives and their eyes and stuff like that for nonsense.
Isn't that why the dog also got his...
Yeah, the scar on his face was also as a result of that whole
that beef
commotion, yeah.
Oh, why Halle Berry, ne?
Sorry, wasn't it 54? She just posted this yesterday. I think 2 days ago. I was like,
Ek sal vir Halle Berry WhatsApp jou.
Yeah,
WhatsApp stuur ek al.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah,
Halle Berry,
really
can you
good.
talk?
Yeah, Halle Berry, hell top from... Okay, leave those things, guys. Soccer involves emotions. Losing is the same as a parent feeling bad for his or child failing grade 10 or 12. And then Adam Visser, sadly, the president of Real Madrid is a king, billions from. Okay. The solar farms they erected in Uppington, they don't come and do a simple coaching clinic in Uppington. They came, erected solar farms, made the billions, and went back to Spain.
Who's that?
Real Madrid. club, the
So
football.
they don't even plow back into the communities.
No. We just put solar farms here, and then we put Nivea on some of our branding, and you guys need to buy T-shirts.
Let's invest our energy, our emotional energy in how we can better our lives, people.
And
or
brave
to
warriors.
the men out there. And to the brave warriors.
You'd be surprised. Like, sports is a sense of relief for a lot of people. Not just football, but different sports codes and stuff.
Yeah.
And muni years already brave warriors party.
Oh,
please.
Yeah. No, there I cry.
Do you still have your Orlando Pirates t-shirt? Not South Africa. Orlando Pirates fan.
No, I'm an African Star supporter.
What makes you be African Stars?
I grew up in
What's Blue Waters?
Vabu.
Oh yeah, no, she schooled in the coast, so obviously Blue Waters. Blue Waters.
Come blow.
Blauw water. But
Blue Water of 11 arrows.
Blue water. Very good
we
team.
were good.
That is with Sandro Dogovaya. That's the last year I remember Blue Waters really meaning something.
I hosted the 100th anniversary of Blue Waters. It was about 2-3 years ago in Walfish Bay. It was quite an occasion.
Wait, they are 100 years old?
Ja.
Nou, wat jullie altijd soccer gespeeld voor independence?
Nee, die mensen... You know what? Apartheid was very effed up. I'm telling you. Because you have so many sporting codes where people were really flourishing in the Lokasi. People were playing against each other. But we were not allowed to play against white teams. There was a time in 88 where you had a white Ramblers playing against a black Ramblers, for instance. Nonsense like that. So, no, Blue Water, very good team.
Very great.
Nee, man, I thought you would be, of Orlando, of the Mr. Chief Santos. Something like that. Kaloi Buchter. Government is still on full salary, but there is hotel...
Maria.
No, the hotels are on zero balance for 4 months on half salary.
Maria, just on that comment. You know, when she says that, it really hits home. The lockdown measures, true, we need to protect our people out there. But the sacrifice is big.
It's very big.
We still get salaries. And there are people who are out of jobs today. In Walfish Bay, Swakopmund.
Here in Windhoek.
Windhoek.
And it's... I obviously I don't run a huge company and whatever, but when you hear stuff like, okay, some of us here have had to take, we're not going to go into it, but some of us here had to, take some sacrifices, like not getting increments if you're a manager and what. Obviously, so that we can keep on stuff. It's a very small sacrifice to make. I think. And then obviously bigger companies, like we've heard of like Woolies in South Africa cutting by percentage salary of employees, right? And this morning I was listening to this Pick and Pay debacle that's going on, and it's just not stopping and going away. And you just start feeling like sad. I mean, this one woman said her manager's salary covers the salary of 25 staff members. One manager equivalent of 25 staff members. But they will let go for the 25.
And keep the one.
There is no ethics there. There is no ethics in that behavior. So again, companies, I know we're a capitalist system. I know everybody's thinking about profits. I know that's all it is. I know the people at the bottom always, suffer the most. But I maintain, and I'm saying this at a risk because I'm also a COO, but companies should start cutting from the top down, not from the bottom up. That's just what it is. That's just what it should be. Okay, but I hope I don't lose my job.
Nobody.
Let's hope so.
Nobody wants to lose
I don't
his
want to
or her
lose my job.
Okay, let's read a few more comments and then we go. Maximus Instigator. Brave Warriors made me cry the day Mr. Ndumbai came from the bench and scored an own goal.
Die Gembo.
Yeah. Johan Tosa is saying, Stalile neverambwai.
Opompo Tuarikana.
Holly is hot. She will always rock, says Esther Mishmeshta.
Yeah.
Hard woman.
And Eric Benet stepped out on her.
Yeah. There's something wrong with her.
What is wrong with you guys?
Is that what Eshtamish said? Or did you say that?
I added the last one.
But thank you. No, why are you guys like that? Why would a Jay-Z cheat on Beyonce, for example?
Do you really want to know?
What were you gonna say?
It's right. I want to keep my job.
Level. The awkward silence in the studio. Make us understand. Okay, let me do this. We have few minutes. Women, okay, I don't. I mean, I'm grown from that place. But women generally, when they've been cheated on, they sit with themselves and say, I cook and clean for him. I sleep with him when he wants. I do everything. I raise his kids. I try and look beautiful for him. I try to be understanding, try to be accommodating. I don't cheat. I'm a faithful wife. I'm a loyal, blah, 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 blah. Why would he do this to me? This is what women ask themselves. Why would he do this to me? So, you guys, let's, Coco, just give that answer. Why do you do it to women like that? Not that actually, she doesn't even have to be like that, but if she's like that, because that's how those women that are in line think, you know? Why would you do...
Maria, seriously, I do think that if we... Okay, obviously, Eric Benet, if we talk about... Okay, that's a side issue, the fact that he's got a sexual addiction.
Yeah, no, that's actually a side because she's been married twice after, and those marriages didn't work out either.
They didn't work out either.
Yeah.
The most beautiful women out there, and we see this image of Hailey Berry being this beautiful woman.
And she is.
And she's a beautiful woman. I've never, spent a week with her in a household knowing what kind of personality that she has.
So this personality will determine whether she can be cheated on or not?
Sometimes it does.
Okay, assuming she's wonderful.
Because, for instance, my wife saw a picture of Richard Gere the other day. And Mevrouw is like, she's gushing over Richard Gere. Woo, my man. Seriously, look at Richard Gere. I mean, this is... And then she would watch Richard Gere movies. Kan jy nie ook soms so wees like Richard Gere nie? Because Richard Gere brings you flowers and ek sê, hey man, gaan. Richard Gere has been divorced 4 times. Huh? He's been divorced 4 times. Daar is movies daar, man. Moenie vir my kom vertel nie. So, whether a woman looks the outer beauty of a woman, we don't know what her personality is.
I'm giving you a scenario. Beautiful inside and out. Okay, let me use that because it's almost like that's the only time men can really, because otherwise you try and justify it. Yeah, ma I say na, kan say cook. Yeah, ma kan say here.
Yeah.
Let's keep that stuff on the side. Beautiful inside and out. Why would you cheat on a person like that?
Maria, as I sit here, there are women who have cheated on me in my life.
But that's not the question. That's not what I'm asking you.
I'm just saying. There's no way that all those qualities can be in one person. It's impossible.
So what you're saying is what men cheat because there's imperfections?
Yeah, because if you're immature, you don't accept the imperfections. Today, what all I'm just trying to say today is, you know what, Maria? Mevrouw sees my imperfections.
Everybody's imperfect.
Yeah. So despite of my imperfections, she loves me. And I see her imperfections and I love her irrespective. But if this was 25 years ago, 30 years ago, it could have been something else.
Never start answering. Please answer the question, Cubase.
Let me tell you the reason why I'm sitting quiet the whole time. Because the moment Mary asked the question, I thought it was going to be impossible to answer without being an apologist for cheaters.
Yeah.
In this context. Yeah. But then, look, my generic answer would probably be something similar to what Neville is saying. I mean, for all the things that you do for me in the house. Men are weird like that. They can harp on the one thing that you don't.
So it's always something that is lacking? Is that what you're telling me?
No, sometimes we're just assholes, Maria. What do you want me to say?
Thank you. That's all. Thank you. That's all.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
No,
and by the way, you heard him. So ladies, please don't take it personally.
Sometimes,
it's not about you.
Sometimes it is your fault. Let's just put it out there also. Oh, man.
It's because of you I went to sleep with another woman.
Please, don't buy into that. It's not you.
Look at her. She's not even
Don't try
prettier
and
than you.
figure it
Look
out.
at what you drove me to go do.
Ja.
Maria.
Stai goed, hè? Stai goed, hè? Huh? I had to go and sleep with Kariguro now. Yeah. Because Kariguro, she also liked my mother. But you had a fight with my mother last week, and I don't like that. Klaar.
Yo, guys. Oh, from Metekre
Cubase ask Maria, why do women cheat? I want to see how she defends her gender.
Dankie.
I don't know. I've never cheated.
Now, how do women cheat?
I've never cheated.
No, talk about your
Maria.
friends.
I've never cheated. Never cheated. Never.
Not
cheated. Not even. I will break up with you and go do what I need to do.
And then you will come back.
No, I don't actually. No, I don't. No, but why do women? I've had this conversation. There's an area of like reasons. Everybody has.
Yeah. What do they say to you?
Some do it as revenge. Like
Revenge?
Yeah, I saw Biswa. He's been cheating on me. Some
that
people
one,
do it for revenge.
True.
Some women like it's emotional. They genuinely like get invested in somebody else. But the main thing is just the reason I've heard a lot is that the husband or the partner is no longer noticing her. She feels invisible. Like,
Woo!
you know, and some guy steps in and he's, you know, complimenting her, making her feel sexy, telling her, you know, just the stuff that her partner should be doing. Another guy, and she starts feeling, you know, the jiggles and the feeling alive again. And then she goes on that road. And once you're on that road, it's very difficult.
But Maria, your hair looks really good today.
Listen. That scenario is also, you know, reversible.
Yeah.
Where sometimes, you know, you also feel like like guys, you can also feel like, you know, my partner is basically just there.
Yeah.
She doesn't see me anymore.
And then you have all these other people who are, you know, drooling, not necessarily drooling, but, you know, giving you the attention or the validation that you crave or whatever.
Yeah.
It cuts, to all the women out there, it cuts both ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not just you guys that needs to get affirmation from us.
Yeah.
That you look good and you smell good
Yeah.
and what. We also want to hear that.
Yeah.
And Robert Chipanga is saying, you know, sometimes men cheat because you need to keep her in check. Yeah.
So be so.
You must learn.
They must.
Come on.
Again.
I'm still wanted out here. Don't play.
I still got it.
Yeah, I still got it. All right, guys, let's get out of here.
Oh, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Enjoy the day. I hope you enjoyed the show.
Regine, we will be waiting for you tomorrow. No, it was said it's Legina.
Legina,
we are waiting for you tomorrow.
Welcome to Informanté Radio.
And are you going home now, you? Never.
Kanya isto. Vat me samen. Ek wil ook isto gaan.
On summer, we'll keep the fort.
All I know is I don't have to submit a report.
Yeah. You and me, we don't have to submit any reports.
So go good. You see, that's why you guys must get pay cuts. Look at how quickly Maria
mask up. Let's mask up.
Maria went from her. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Enjoy the rest of the day in the company of Informanté Radio. Don't forget to stream Meneer Dirkas between 12 and 1 on the hour on Informanté Radio. We're out.
Every day we bring you the hottest music. Ultimate music mix.
You won't believe you and me. Yo, check this out, man.
And some outrageous conversations.
Did you know I get no Amber iets gezegd? So are you saying Namibian men were not romantic?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Huh?
Yes.
Why? What are the values of Namibian men? Is there anything good about us?
Yeah, I'm striking a blank.
She is striking a blank.
You know what?
Let's get to the real thing. The Morning Mix on Informanté Radio. The sound for a new age.
As you journey through life towards your retirement goal, build your wealth with Elite Save. Earn 8.5% compound interest on your investment term while choosing when and how you receive your interest returns. It's tailor-made to help you succeed. For more info, SMS Elite Save to 31844 and we will call you back. Underwritten by Trustco Life.
Personal business cover. In the event that you have a secondary source of income, this add-on benefit covers civil litigation by or against your business. This could amount to contractual disputes, collection of outstanding debts, or even infringement of your intellectual property.
For more information, kindly contact Legal Shield today on 061 275 4111 or SMS legal to 31844. Standard SMS rates apply. Legal Shield. Rather have
Weekday
it.
mornings from 6 to 9, Monday to Fridays.
The Morning